Good day and welcome. You're watching St. Martin News Desk, where we bring you the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond. With your anchor crew, Alston Lawrence, Glenda York, Tiziana Hart, and Mizzy with the Sunshine Report. This broadcast is brought to you by TV15 and proudly produced by Great Bay Media Studios in Phillipsburg, St. Martin. And now, let's jump straight into today's top headlines.
Police officer sentenced for threat. A police officer has been sentenced to 6 months in prison after being convicted of threatening his former partner with a firearm. The court of first instance delivered the verbal verdict on June 4th, finding that the officer's actions during a domestic dispute amounted to a criminal threat. The case involved police officer RMM and stems from an incident that occurred on March 24th, 2025. The matter was investigated by the national detectives under the direction of the prosecutor's office. In sentencing, the court considered that threatening someone with a firearm is a serious criminal offense. The court also noted that the defendant's role as a police officer made the matter especially concerning, as such conduct can affect public confidence in the police force. The prosecutor's office says threats involving firearms are treated seriously because they can deeply affect victims and undermine the community's sense of safety. The office says it remains committed to investigating and His Excellency Governor Ajamu Bailey has signed a national decree formalizing the dismissal of Richinel Brug as Minister of Public Health, Social Development and Labor. The cabinet of the governor received the draft decree on June 4th, following Brug's resignation 1 day earlier. The resignation came after Parliament passed a motion of no confidence against him on Friday, May 29th. Under the Constitution of St. Martin, a minister who no longer has the confidence of Parliament must make his position available. The governor had received Brug's resignation letter during an audience at the cabinet of the governor on June 3rd and forwarded it to Prime Minister Dr. Luke Mercelino for further handling and advice. With the decree now signed, Brug's dismissal has been formally completed. The development marks the latest step in the political fallout following last week's parliamentary vote and leaves government to determine the necessary follow-up actions for the vacant ministerial post. Government reports tax collection gains. Government says a major tax compliance project is producing strong results, generating millions of guilders in additional revenue while improving taxpayer compliance. According to Finance Minister the Honorable Marinka Gums, the project has strengthened the tax administration through audits, enforcement measures, and efforts to recover outstanding payments. Government says the initiative is helping to improve public finances while promoting a fairer tax system for businesses and individuals who meet their obligations. The minister noted that increased compliance is essential as St. Martin continues efforts to strengthen its financial position and reduce long-term fiscal risk. In related financial news, government is also reporting substantial progress following a recent bilateral summit focused on the future of the Central Bank of Curaçao and St. Martin. Officials say discussions resulted in important advancements regarding the governance and operation of the central bank, an issue that has been under review by both countries for several years. Government says continued cooperation between St. Martin and Curaçao remains critical to maintaining financial stability and supporting economic development across the monetary union.
Hello, my people. My name is Glenda York of Sit, Sip and Chat and Moms in Paradise podcast. You can find us on TV15 St. Martin, TVC St. Kitts, and on YouTube. Reporting from Great Bay Media Studios in St. Martin, your News Desk featured story is coming up. But first, here is Mizzy with the Sunshine Report.
Hey there, it's Mizzy with the Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, St. Martin, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into today's forecast and see how the skies are treating us.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every life, every adventure. Number one provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want the road. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them is there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want the road.
Stay connected to the best of local and Caribbean content anywhere, anytime with the TVC Plus app, the official app of TVC Channel 40. With the TVC Plus app, you can watch TVC Channel 40 live, catch every episode of your favorite shows on demand, watch exclusive pay-per-view content, listen to Voice of the Caribbean radio, and watch and read SKN Newsline. The TVC Plus app is available on all your devices. On the Google Play Store, search TVC and the plus sign. In the Apple App Store, type the words TVC Plus. And we're also available on the Amazon App Store for Fire TV and Fire Stick devices. Search the words TVC Plus. Download today and take TVC Channel 40 wherever you go.
All right, don't miss News Desk. Weekdays at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. on TVC. Sync Kids to the World, now streaming everywhere. Environment Day highlights climate action. As St. Martin joins the international observance of World Environment Day, local organizations are highlighting the connection between environmental protection, education, and public health. The Collective Prevention Services, or CPS, is using the occasion to raise awareness about climate change as a growing public health challenge. CPS says rising temperatures, extreme weather events, and environmental changes can have direct impacts on community health, particularly for vulnerable groups. The agency is encouraging residents to take climate-related risks seriously while supporting efforts that promote environmental sustainability. Meanwhile, the Windward Islands Bank marked World Environment Day through its Keep It Clean, Keep It Green initiative aimed at empowering the next generation of environmental stewards. The program engages primary school students in activities focused on environmental responsibility, conservation, and sustainable living. The observance comes as countries around the world recognize World Environment Day under the theme Climate Action Starts With Us, emphasizing that meaningful environmental change begins with individual and community action. Together, both initiatives highlight the role that education, awareness, and personal responsibility play in building a healthier and more sustainable St. Martin. Youth voices take center stage. A kingdom-wide task force focused on children's rights is strengthening its commitment to ensure young people have a greater voice in decisions that affect their lives. The Kingdom Task Force for Children's Rights recently reaffirmed the importance of meaningful youth participation across the Dutch Kingdom, emphasizing that children and young people should be actively involved in discussions on policies, programs, and issues that impact their future. The initiative supports the principles of the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, which recognizes the right of children to express their views and have those views taken into account in matters affecting them. Officials say meaningful participation goes beyond simply consulting young people. It means creating opportunities for youth to contribute ideas, share experiences, and help shape solutions within their communities. The task force also highlighted the importance of cooperation between governments, schools, civil society organizations, and youth groups to create spaces where young voices are heard and respected. The initiative aims to strengthen youth engagement across the Caribbean parts of the kingdom while promoting a culture of inclusion, empowerment, and active citizenship. Health advisory issued over Ebola. The Ministry of Public Health has issued a public health advisory and introduced temporary travel restrictions as part of precautionary measures against Ebola. Officials stress that there are currently no confirmed Ebola cases on St. Martin. However, the measures are being implemented in response to international public health concerns and are aimed at reducing the risk of the virus entering the country. This ministry says enhanced monitoring and screening protocols are being applied in line with international health guidelines. Travelers arriving from affected regions may face additional health checks and reporting requirements. Health authorities are encouraging residents to stay informed through official government channels and to avoid spreading misinformation on social media. Ebola is a serious viral disease that can spread through direct contact with the bodily fluids of an infected person. Public health officials emphasize that the risk to the general public remains low, but preparedness remains essential. The ministry says it will continue to monitor developments closely and provide updates as necessary to protect public health and safety.
Hey there, I'm Venicia Herbert, and welcome to the Community Billboard. This is your space where the people, places, and heartbeat of the St. Martin community get to speak for themselves. Whether it's an event worth showing up for, a business worth knowing about, or a cause worth caring about, you'll hear it right here. So, settle in, because what's coming up next just might be exactly what you've been looking for. Welcome to the NEWSDESK Community Billboard. To be part of our mailing list, send an email to newsdesksxm@gmail.com.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every laugh, every adventure. Number one provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want the road. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them is there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to road.
Before we wrap up, we take a moment each day to check in with our neighbors across the region. There's always a story worth paying attention to. Here's today's regional headline.
For our regional headline, Caribbean tourism and media excellence in the spotlight. The Caribbean tourism sector took center stage this week with major developments in both media and destination marketing. The Caribbean Tourism Organization recently honored outstanding journalists and media professionals during its annual Caribbean Media Awards held in New York City. The awards recognize reporting that promotes a deeper understanding of Caribbean tourism, culture, and development, while highlighting the important role journalism plays in telling the region's stories to the world. Meanwhile, Dominica is using its 2026 Tourism Awareness Program to further strengthen its wellness tourism strategy. The initiative is focused on educating residents about the value of tourism while positioning the island as a destination for health, wellness, nature, and sustainable travel experiences. Officials say the program aligns with Dominica's long-term vision of attracting visitors seeking authentic experiences centered on well-being, outdoor adventure, and environmental sustainability. Together, these developments highlight how the Caribbean continues to invest not only in attracting visitors, but also in shaping the stories and experiences that define the region's tourism future.
Welcome back. Each day we take a moment to go beyond the headlines and look deeper into the issues, people, and conversations shaping life here on St. Martin. Welcome to today's NEWSDESK feature.
It's St. Martin. We are looking for you to be at this year's St. Martin Flag Day Parade. Ladies, if you got your flag wear dress, wear it on 13 June. Men, we're not leaving you out. You can come with your red, white, and blue vest as well. Don't have a dress, don't have a vest. Just rep 721 in the colors of red, white, and blue.
So we're going to do it like back in the day, jollification time. Bring your drinks, bring your snacks, and we'll see you there.
13 June, 3 p.m. at the Walter Plant Square. See you there.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, population of St. Martin. My name is Urmay Foundation, cultural activist, busy for years on St. Martin with the life of our culture. Now, I'm here to talk about June 13th, St. Martin's Flag Day. I am calling on you people to come out and celebrate this day. This day somehow was not known to many of people. They didn't realize that June 13th is a Flag Day, you know, and that's because of the small emphasis that was put in it over the years. However, this year, our government decides that whatever celebration they had planned is cancelled due to lack of funds. So I'm saying, you know, the day is still such of an importance to the country that I'm calling on the people to do this themselves. So it's the people, for the people, by the people. We will organize this Flag Day celebration. I'm calling on everyone to come out in support. We are doing it jollification style, meaning we're saying everybody come with your flags, come with everything that you need, but also bring your drinks, bring your food, bring your snacks. That is jollification. We're doing it that after that we can share together. You know, Flag Day is on the 13th of June, and the parade will start at Walter Plants on Front Street. We're going to take the route of Front Street, turn by Jump Up Casino and Emma Plain, turn left, go down on Back Street, and then again we turn in the alley by the courthouse, and from there we go straight to the square. And on the square we will have DJ Easy Rick playing some music. We'll have a tent set up with tables, and there we will share whatever goodies you bring. You know, we will share. So this is jollification style. So I want you to realize that the flag is our identity. We shouldn't play with it. It's time now we show our love and our patriotism towards this country.
You are my beautiful island. My island people, come on out. June 13th, starting at the water plant. We are celebrating our Flag Day. I want to see you there. Remember, we are a resilient people, and we don't have to wait for nobody to tell us when to celebrate ourselves. So I want to see you come out in numbers and celebrate our beautiful island.
St. Martin, you are the #1 island. Hey, this is your boy Benjamin Bell. You don't know. And I'm inviting you all to the Flag Day Parade. And we're going to be having a wonderful time as we jollificate together. Jollification, people. I don't know if you remember how it is, but we always come up for each other. This is for the people, by the people. So we're talking June the 13th, 3 p.m., starting from the Walter Plants right there in town. Come out, we want to see you. Let's join together and jollify.
Let's celebrate St. Martin's Flag Day.
June 13th, St. Martin Flag Day. I'm calling on the entire population to come out and celebrate this day because it's a rezone. Now, remember, government say they don't got the money to celebrate this, to organize it. So I'm calling on you, the people, we the people, for the people, to come out and let me celebrate our Flag Day because it is important. It's our pride, it's our dignity, because the flag represents us. That's our identity as St. Martin. So come on, people. Now, this is a jollification style day we're going to do. So I'm calling you to come out, bring drinks, bring snacks, bring whatever you can. Everybody bring something to this celebration. We're going to make this work. The first time in history that the people, for the people, are going to organize their own Flag Day celebration. So all you come out, don't let me know. The date, June 13th, 3 p.m. at the Walter Plants on Front Street. We're going up Front Street. We're turning down by Jump Up Casino, going down Back Street. We're turning again by the Parliament Building, and we go straight to the square, and that's where we end. You'll have a DJ there with music, and there all the goodies you bring, we're going to share. For further information, call 527-3600, or you can call 587-6680. And the only information you need, just call those 2 numbers, okay? But prepare yourselves, get your flags together, get your flags for your car, for your house, whatever. Dress, if you want to dress in a white t-shirt, red t-shirt, blue t-shirt, jean pants, whatever, come out and just be in the colors. Let's make this work, people. Let's make this work, people. Let's make a difference for our country. Let me see where your heart is.
That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Martin News Desk. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every weekday at 8 a.m. on TV15 and across all our social media platforms. From all of us here at News Desk, we wish you a fantastic week ahead. Until next time, stay friendly, St. Martin.